Hey, welcome back. Now we've created some walls and we can reuse these walls, so let's go ahead and make some copies. Now we have a forward-facing section as well as a backward-facing section, which we can shift and select. And that backward-facing section is to make sure that there are no holes in the cracks that we can see light through. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this wall by rotating by 90 degrees. And I'm going to move it over so that we can use it over here. Now I'm going to turn snapping down to 10 and move this in, and then back to 100 and move it over. Now we'll need to do something about those corners, so we'll keep that in mind. But so far we have some pretty good looking walls. Now I'm going to go ahead and copy this over again, and we need at least one more row. So I'm just going to ungroup this one, so then I can copy these blocks over. And of course I'm going to uncheck the shooter prototype and ungroup the group behind it so that I can select these blocks as well. So I'm going to go ahead and copy these blocks as well as these blocks in front here. And simply copy them over. Now with these selected, I can hold Shift and select all of the blocks here, including all the blocks behind, and I can group these. So that way I have one big block section that I can use. Looks like I missed one. So I'm going to hold Shift and select that and group again. Now I'm going to turn the prototype back on so I can see what I'm doing, and I'm going to copy this one, rotating it by 180 degrees and moving it over. So I'm going to bring it forward, turn snapping to 10, and bring it back to where it's just barely sticking out like that. Now they're sticking out past this wall, but that's not a big deal because we can make this wall thicker. That's okay. Okay, so these walls are looking pretty good. I'd like to see if I can get away with copying it all the way across. So I'm going to have this group selected and with snapping set to 100, copy it over. And that seems to look pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and copy it over again and duplicate it. And just keep dragging duplicates over. And I feel like I can just select all of these walls and copy these. Now I'm going to move these over to the other side and over and forward. And with snapping at 10, I can position them just right. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Now we're going to need walls for this final room, but we'll get to that. I think those should probably look different. So this is looking pretty good. Now we're going to need to do something about these corners, so we'll handle that in the next video. I'll see you then.